Hi guys, welcome back to another special unboxing video. And I say special because it's been a while since I've got one of these. Has it been a while? It probably hasn't been a while, but it feels like a while because I've been doing a lot of DH Gate bags, AliExpress bags. This one is beautiful. The box is absolutely immaculate. It's that beautiful matte finish box. Guys, if you like fashion and handbags, please subscribe to my channel. Do it now so you don't forget, because it seems like you will like my content if you like fashion and handbags and talking about fashion and handbags. Guys, I've had a lot of requests for this style. I think it was really not a really big bang when this bag came out, and it wasn't really an it bag, but I think people are now starting to really love it because it's really functional, it's small, it's cute. I don't know if the name relates to the actual bag. Please correct me if you think I'm wrong, but are you ready? It's the Business Affinity. See what I mean? Business Affinity. This is not a big business bag. I'm gonna take off the flap. Okay, there she is. She is really small, guys. I have to say, she's small, but she's not tiny. And I wouldn't say she's mini, but she is a small bag. You can see there is a little bit of a pocket here, which makes her a little bit more usable. But she is small, guys. I love the fact that there is a full pocket at the back. This is perfect for phones. I think this is gonna make this bag really, really usable. I find the mini bags, which I'll compare to in a moment, the mini flap bags, just a little bit small, just on the little bit small side. So I feel like this size is going to be perfect for an everyday bag. There is the beautiful top handle. This is a structured handle, guys. It is not a soft handle. It's really quite rigid. You can move it a little bit, as you can see, and it will soften in time, but just so you guys know, it is supposed to be sort of stiff. There is the chain, which is not removable at all, and it's the first time I've actually seen them do this type of attachment. There is the Chanel ring up the top, and there is this attached with a loop and sewn in place. Normally the circle is a hole and the strap goes into the hole, but in this one it does not do that, which is the first time I've seen that. It's a really small but weighty chain that has the leather threaded through it. This is in the gorgeous green army color. I've seen this bag in a white, which I would absolutely adore, and also a pink, which I would also really, really adore. But the reason why I chose the green was because I thought it was really different, and I thought it sort of changed the look of this bag a little bit. So with the white version and the pink versions, they kind of look very cute, very playful, a little bit young, you know, like little girl kind of bag. However, in the green, there's just an edginess to it, you know? It's sort of got boss vibes. It's sort of a little bit tougher, and I really like that. I think it sort of gives it this edge that it didn't have before, which is why I love it so much. The quilting is absolutely perfect. It's in like an olive green, sage green stitch throughout. The bottom also has 4 feet. So the 4 feet at the bottom, they do not say Chanel or anything, they're just plain feet. On the sides you can see there is a press button here, so I am gonna see what happens when I unclip that a bit later on. When you open, the nice CC logo with the Chanel stamp is also there. You open it up and it's got the gorgeous Chanel Paris plating with the star screws, which we love. It's got this front pocket with very chunky, large zippers. Now, that's all beautiful, but there is a problem that I see with these. So, can you see there that they're sticking out a bit when they're just sitting there, you will struggle or you will bend the bag if you're trying to close it when these zippers are up. You have to lay them flat like that to be able to close it properly without damage. Now, I'm sorry, but that is a flaw. And why would they design bags like that? That you have to do that every time you close it, or else it's not gonna, you know. There are other people that leave this open like this on the sides so that you don't have that issue. And I can see why. But then you've got an open pocket where you may not want an open pocket. So that's something to think about. If you guys are really particular about stuff like that and you want stuff to sit straight and even, that might annoy you. I'm going to keep the stuffing in this front section because I have seen on the web when you take it out, this sort of flattens. Alright, and the inside, I'm going to just pop these open so we can see. The inside is a nice decent size pocket. There is the Chanel right at the back. There is a zipper pocket and there's also a slip pocket. There's also the little tab on the side with the sticker, Chanel sticker on it as well. Really good amount of space inside, guys, and really like the fact that you can open it really quite wide. You can see on the sides when you open it, it's actually larger at the top, which is going to make it so easy to fill. And then when you want to clip it back up, you can. I don't know if I want to do that. I think I'll just leave it open, which I know is very daring for me, but absolutely loving this. Don't know if I mentioned it's in the caviar leather. You probably would have seen that in the close-up. So the pebbled leather, and I have to say, it makes this bag so durable. You can swing it around, you can scratch it against stuff, and it's probably going to be fine. I find this leather quite indestructible, and I like that it's sort of got a bit of a matte finish. It's not super glossy, which some caviar leathers in the past I've received are quite glossy. I'm going to compare this Business Affinity to the mini flap bag with top handle. And I'm doing that because to me they look like a really similar size, but the Business Affinity just seems a little bit bigger. You can see there it's wider in the base. It also has this front pocket. It's also taller. I find the mini flap just a little bit small. Like, I could only use it occasionally and I can't use it day in, day out, which I find quite difficult. I like bags that I can wear day in, day out, so that I'm not so restricted. This one sort of has a bit of a time limit because soon I'm like, well, I can't fit my little makeup kit, I can't fit a pen, I can't fit, you know, little things like that. So yeah, this one is also one big pocket, but it doesn't open. So what I mean is the side, it's actually narrower up the top than it is at the bottom. This one has that pleat, so it actually expands out wider. So you could fit so much more, I think, in the Business Affinity. Now, the second comparison I want to do is the Trendy CC. And the reason why I want to do this is so you guys can see that it is a fair bit smaller, but it's not hugely small. You know, it's a fair bit smaller than the Business Affinity, but the way that this is one bucket is going to mean that you can fit quite a lot, and I would not be surprised if it fits the exact same amount as the Trendy. The Trendy is really restrictive because of those 3 accordion pockets. It is taller, but I'll be honest with you, I can't fit a lot at the top here just because of the way the accordion kind of sits. So we'll have to see. If you guys want me to do a what's in my bag comparison for these two, I can, but just goes to show you. So, you know, the Business Affinity is quite a bit shorter by quite a lot, but it's got that one pocket. Now I'm going to compare another mini bag with the Business Affinity, and that is the Mini Kelly. The Mini Kelly is tiny, guys. I would say the Mini Kelly is smaller than the mini flat bag, the silver one that I just showed. But I just want to sort of show you comparisons, and this is really, really small as well, really narrow and really structured, which means that it's really, really hard to fit stuff in. Mini Kelly, Business Affinity. Okay, and I want to just give you guys one last comparison, and that is the Lady Dior. These are very similar in size, and I will say that the Business Affinity is a bit bigger. You can kind of see there what makes it bigger, and visually when you look at them they look really, really similar, but what makes them very different is the fact that the Mini Lady Dior is so structured and really hard to get in and out of. It's got, you know, a flap that is super annoying. The opening doesn't open. You can't really reach for stuff without scratching the flap with any jewelry that you've got on. So the Business Affinity is going to be a lot more usable and practical. I'm dying to try this bag out. I think it's going to be a real winner. So there you have it. Those were the comparisons with the Business Affinity. What did you guys think? Did you kind of imagine it to be the size that it is? It looks really small when I'm holding it now, but when you compare it to other mini bags, it's actually quite a large mini bag. So you know what? I'm dying to try this. I'm really, really dying to try this. Okay, now I'm gonna head into the mod shots now, and there are probably 3 different ways that you can wear this bag. You can hold it top handle like this, which is very handy getting in and out of the car, putting it into shopping trolleys and out of shopping trolleys, moving it around the house, etc. And I love me a bag with a top handle, so the fact that it's small and it also has a top handle is an absolute win. Also, this shoulder strap can be worn on the shoulder. It is slightly long, but it's definitely doable even on my frame. So, you know, if you guys like wearing things on the shoulder, I'll definitely recommend this bag. Also, I would love to wear this crossbody. To me, crossbody is where it's at. I'd really just dressed down today and I didn't dress up deliberately. I've just been really feeling like I just want to have bags that pop or shoes that pop or something like that, instead of wearing something bright and colourful or overdressing like I normally do. I've really kind of pared it right back. So remember, my size and my height is also at the beginning of all mod shots, just so that you guys can reference it against yourselves, bearing in mind how tall I am versus how tall you are, and where this bag sits on me would be different to where it sits on you if you are a different height to me. So keep that in mind as well. Have you guys been considering this bag? And if you have, what color have you been considering? Please let me know. Have you seen this in any unusual colors? I would be dying to know, because I am on the hunt for a second one. Now that I've seen this one, I am completely in love, but I will do the test before I make the plunge, just in case there is something that bothers me about it. But thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you made it this far, and if you love fashion and handbags, subscribe to my channel. I do 2 videos a week on YouTube, and also head to my Instagram. I'm really prominent on there. I run giveaways, polls, and a whole lot more. So I hope to see you next time in my next video. Bye for now.